for 2 months, all I did was talk about positivity and Bitcoin in El Salvador, and doing this show is a bummer. I mean, I love having you doing it, but I just, it's a bummer. Like, talking about this is a full on bummer. And
Man, I feel you. I feel you. I mean, you picked the topics, not me, but
I know I picked this. I picked these topics because this is normally what I would talk about, and it's nobody's fault but my own. And I appreciate you and the audience. But wow, I'm just feeling this like contrast of like, oh man, I was in a country where everyone's like positive and Bitcoin's changing the world and we're going to do all this cool stuff. And then here it's just like, I'm stupid. I'm a right wing stupid. I'm a liberal stupid. And it's,
dude, I mean, every time, and I feel like we're really, yeah, but every time I leave the US, I have a hard time coming back. I mean, I literally, I mean, when my wife and I were in Italy, I literally said to her, I'm like, we don't have to get on that plane. And she legit said, she goes, Lucy's at home. And I said, can't we, uh, we'll pay for a friend to fly out with her. You know, I mean, I really, and I was like kind of serious. And when I was in Tokyo, I mean, honestly, you know, my wife and my cat were the only reason I got on that flight. Like I honestly, I was just like, I don't want to get on this plane. Like, I don't want to get on this plane.
yeah,
You know, and I was in Tokyo, this amazing city, and I'm not saying it's utopia. Such a place doesn't exist, but it's an incredible city and just such a beautiful society. Then I came home to Los Angeles, where you know, you couldn't go in the ocean for a few days because it rained. So the ocean's full of shit right now because we don't have proper sewage in the fourth largest GDP in the goddamn world. So yeah, I mean, it's really it just gets. I try not to just be like a total neg on the US, but I mean, how can you not be? We had a chance to just take a better turn, and we just like everything that could have gone wrong did. Every single thing
everything,
that could have gone
every,
wrong.
everything.
And it's like, wow. Wow. And now you know why like people, especially on the left in the US, are so just jaded because man, they've been fighting this fight for like 40, 50 years and they've seen it get so much worse. And that's the shitty thing too, man. It's like we got to come to terms with it. It's like as long as I've been politically active, the world has gotten worse.
Right.
Man, that was my attempt at hope. I really fucked that up.
Yeah.
I
When you say the world is, as long as I've been alive, the world has gotten worse. That doesn't end on a high note, Ron,
that
but,
doesn't. You're saying I shouldn't close with that because that was gonna be that was gonna be the title of my next album.